Hello， 大家好，歡迎嚟到薩滿 Channel。我哋今日都好開心請到 Marek 喺我哋嘅節目入邊。咁我哋咧今日咧就好想請阿 Marek 去講下乜嘢？
就係一啲原住民文化入面都比較特別嘅儀式就係 Sun Dance。
係啦，咁 Sun Dance 咧我唔知阿紅眉綠啦，咁我蜻蜓咧就想參加好耐㗎啦。咁今日好開心咧，我哋可以請到參加咗幾多次咧 ？How many Sun Dance have you joined in your life?
I was dancing in 8 sun dances.
咁Marek 咧就係喺跳咗8次嘅太陽舞啊。咁我哋不如介紹下 Sun Dance 係咩？Would you like to introduce Sun Dance to our audience?
Yes, so one of my teachers is called Man.
佢一個老師叫我
Mautanka.
And
this person, when I met first time, I have seen on his chest all around some strange signs.
咁佢第一次見佢嘅時候咧，就睇到佢胸口上面有一啲好奇怪嘅標記。Is it a Native American?
Yes, he is from Colombia.
佢係一個哥倫比亞人嚟㗎。
But he was studying in States, and then he met the Native Americans.
佢喺美國住，咁佢同一個美國原住民。
And in the culture of Native Americans, one of the most important initiation is called Sun Dance.
喺美國原住民嘅文化裏邊，一個好重要嘅點化儀式 initiation 咧，就叫做太陽舞 Sun Dance。
I would say a little bit like from the observer from outside that the Sun Dance is like Olympic Games in sport.
咁係佢作為一個觀察者咁睇咧 ，Sun Dance 呢個活動咧，原住民文化裏邊太陽舞就好似一個運動咁樣嘅。
And this is a group initiation.
係一群人嘅點化。
The dancers, sun dancers, they are after 4 days preparation, they dance for 4 days.
佢哋會準備4日，然後之後跳4日。
And in the dancing part, they are not taking any substances, no water, no food, nothing else.
喺跳舞嘅時候，佢哋係禁食嘅，唔會飲水，唔會食嘢。
And they learn to rely on the source of own power.
佢哋要學習透過自己嘅力量。
And the dance, it's have nothing to do with a tango.
係啊，跳舞就唔係 tango 嗰啲跳舞嘅。
It's a prayer.
其實係一個祈禱。
Which is sent to the universe from whole group.
係一群人 send 俾宇宙嘅，傳俾宇宙嘅祈禱。
So every dancer keeps his prayer for humanity, siblings, family.
每一個祈禱都係為佢哋嘅家族群。
And they on the area where they are dancing.
或者為佢嘅地方。
They create different shape constellations, as I say.
佢哋會喺佢哋嘅地方裏邊They built up different constellations in the bit.
Yeah, they are in the area where the middle is a tree, and they put like they are staying different lines, or I call this like a constellation.
Is it a medicine wheel, something like that?
In Sundance.
Yeah, the tree in the middle, and then the different.
This is a view of whole universe.
Okay. 中間有一棵樹，咁佢有唔同嘅延伸。咁佢嘅延伸咧，就係佢哋對宇宙嘅世界觀。
So their prayer as a group, when they stay in some, I don't know, proper English word, but when they stay in lines, for example, in some manner, like I call this constellation, their prayer is going to be received by universe, human consciousness.
咁佢哋就會喺啲特定嘅排序裏邊圍住中間。The middle is a tree, right?
Always in the middle is a tree.
中間咧係一棵樹，佢哋會喺啲特別嘅排序圍住棵樹去做一啲祈禱嘅時候咧，佢哋就會將啲信息傳咗俾宇宙啦。
I have on my hand a bracelet.
佢呢個手嘅護身符。
And this it's from Navajo family.
係一個 Navajo 嘅 family.
And this middle symbol is one of the symbol of constellations in the Sun Dance.
佢呢度就係一個排列喺 Sundance 嘅排列啦，即係咁樣排嘅，兩邊三個咁樣。
The tree which is in the middle of the Sundance was taken by white people who come to States, absolutely mistaken.
喺白人嚟到北美洲嘅時候咧，就將呢啲樹拎走咗或者斬咗。
And when the white person arrived to States, they understood that the Sundance is very important for the local culture.
白人知道呢啲係好重要嘅原住民文化，
So they make a ban.
所以佢哋就禁止佢哋。
And for 120 years, the Sundance was forbidden.
120年裏邊，Sundance 呢個儀式咧係禁止咗嘅，俾美國政府。
And in spite of this, the Native Americans they managed to survive.
除咗因為咁之外，但係北美原住民都生存到。
And I don't remember, in 68, I think was a new rule about religious freedom in states. I'm not certain about the date, but somewhere in that age, in that year.
1968年或者差唔多呢段時間，佢終於美國有翻一個宗教嘅自由。
So the local people, they could still again cultivate their important initiation event.
咁而家啲原住民就可以重新再舉行呢個 Sundance 呢個活動啦。
And in meantime, everything started to change in the consciousness of humanity on our planet.
其實如果呢個活動舉辦得多嘅時候咧，地球嘅意識係會唔同嘅。
And the women, because of new understanding of the role of the family, they also started to have a right to dance.
而家喺女士都可以喺 Sundance 呢個參加。In the past, they cannot join the Sundance.
Pardon?
In the past, the women cannot join it.
In past, the Sundance was only for the elder men.
以前嘅 Sundance 太陽舞咧，淨係俾一啲年長嘅男性參加嘅啫。
Later, they allow also the young ones.
而家就俾啲後生嘅參加。
And after of this long period of break, they understood that everything is changed and the women also can dance.
而家時代改變咗啦，所有嘢改變咗，所以女士都可以參加呢個 Sundance。
So nowadays, this Sundance is really taken seriously, and it's go around the planet.
而家 Sundance 呢個咧就係喺地球嘅每一個地方都有啦。
So the Native Americans, or with their support, they create the groups and they create the Sundances in different countries.
喺北美原住民裏邊，佢哋成立咗啲組織喺唔同嘅地方去舉行太陽舞 Sundance 呢個活動。
I'm not certain, I haven't seen the proper information, but I heard that there was a preparation for Sundance to happen in Japan last year.
Marek 講話有 Sundance 喺日本呢個國家去。
In Europe, in this year was, for example, first time Sundance in Bulgaria, small country.
保加利亞今年都有第一次嘅 Sundance。
So I'm saying preparation to the Sundance have to happen a local people preparation. I don't know how to say this exactly.
好多人準備呢個 Sundance。
It means that the person who would like to take part in Sundance need to go through, for example, a vision quest.
佢哋做 Sundance 之前要進行一個 vision quest 靈境追尋。
Traditionally, mainly in North America, in Lakota family, because some families they had a little bit differently taken these possibilities.
喺北美洲咧，係 Lakota 一定係咁樣做嘅。I have heard about there are one tradition they said they using the medicine field theory they do the dance in different direction for 4 years and in the middle they do the 4 years so the total they take 20 years they join every year.
Okay, yeah, this is one of the general rule. Although I have seen places where they do every year in the same place Sundance. But in all time it was, as you said, that the group of dancers, they in their territory, they were making like a copy of medicine wheel, so they were making a Sundance first in the west part of the country and then the north, the east, then the north, the west, and the south, somehow like this. But I know places also where for many years they do the Sundance in the same location.
唔同族咧，唔同 tribe 咧，佢有唔同嘅 Sundance 嘅儀式嘅，有啲就會喺每一年係唔同方位啦，有啲咧就會係每一年都去翻同一個地方跳嘅。
In most of the family of Native Americans, there is a requirement for the dancer to go through the vision quest.
喺好多傳統嘅原住民家庭咧，就必須要做完啲 vision quest 靈境透視先可以參加呢個 Sundance 嘅。
And vision quest also supposed to be made at least 4 times.
做 vision quest 至少都要做4次嘅 vision quest。
That vision quest is another form of initiation which in old time was preparing the young people to deal with adulthood.
咁其實 vision quest 咧亦都係一個點化或者我哋叫做成人禮嘅儀式嘅，係幫一啲青少年變成一個成人。
So the young person or the group of young people, they were going to a forest, to the hill, or maybe far away from the others.
一群年青人或者一個年青人，佢會去一啲森林嘅地方，佢去揾一啲嘢。
And for 4 days mainly, because there are many forms, but generally for 4 days they were alone, without food and without water.
Without food and water?
Yes.
喺呢4日裏邊咧，嗰啲年青人或者嗰一群年青人咧，就會自己單獨一個咧，係冇水同埋冇食物嘅，喺個森林裏邊。
And they are sitting in one place and they are making prayers for the spirit world to heal their situation and to show them how they can go and help others.
佢哋會喺一笪地方裏邊啦，禁食同埋祈禱，尋求自己嘅力量，睇下佢同埋觀察個環境，睇下點樣可以幫到自己同埋幫到更加多嘅人。
So after the vision quest experiences, the person growing can become a sun dancer.
佢必須要經歷咗4次 4 times of vision quest。
It's a main rule in most of the families.
大部分嘅北美印第安即係北美原住民咧，都係要經歷4次嘅 vision quest 呢啲嘅靈境透視，佢先可以去參加呢個太陽舞 Sundance 呢個儀式嘅。
There are some families where the vision quest is used commonly, for example, for finding the answer on the questions, not only for time in life, but very often.
有時有啲 vision quest 咧，靈境透視係揾一啲某啲佢特定卡住咗啊，或者人生想知道嘅課題，唔一定係人生嘅意義嘅。
In that families, the requirement for dancing is not very strict. How many vision quests? Because in their tradition, everyone in the village is having many vision quests.
如果喺咁嘅情況嘅 vision quest 入邊咧，咁咧佢就參加 Sundance 嘅資格咧就唔會係 vision quest 啦，因為喺呢啲民族裏邊咧，佢哋 vision quest 係比較隨便。
And this vision quest itself, it's a part of the whole process.
其實 vision quest 係一個整全嘅過程嚟。
And so then the Sundance, it's like it's like the most important, in my opinion, moment in that tradition.
喺 Marek 嘅眼中咧 ，Sundance 太陽舞呢個係好重要嘅儀式嚟嘅，係最重要嘅儀式嚟。
I believe that in nowadays, when someone was born in Europe, his life is much more difficult than for the indigenous people.
而家喺歐洲出世嘅人，Marek 相信咧，其實係艱辛過係原住民嘅生活嘅。
Because we receive from the beginning a lot of informations.
我哋一開始已經接收好多資訊。
And we become squeezed by technology.
我哋俾啲科技圍繞住。
And we have an urge to try to understand.
我哋有一個渴望去了解發生緊咩事。
And the indigenous people from the childhood, they know that there is mystery.
喺 原住民嚟講，佢哋會認為呢啲係一啲奧秘，佢哋相信生命係一個奧秘。
And mystery cannot be questioned; it just is.
喺奧秘裏邊咧，你唔可以去質詢佢，佢係只係存在。
So when I met first time in person the Native Americans,
當阿 Marek 第一次見到呢個北美原住民嘅時候咧，
I understood this difference.
佢終於明白個唔同。
They have much more inner peace.
佢哋有好大嘅內在平安感。
Because we here, like in Europe and in this technological part of our life, we are bombarded by millions possibilities and questioning, and we, most of the people cannot get quiet internally.
喺歐洲或者而家現今呢個社會，我哋係好多資訊喺我哋嘅生活入邊去轟炸住我哋嘅。
And it creates the situation when the person in this technological world have a lot of problem with appreciation, for example.
例如我哋有好多時喺
Because
資訊裏邊，
because all these technological streams they create all the time the desire.
我哋成日都會有製造我哋好多渴望啦，想被欣賞啦、被認同嘅方式，
Together to own, to have something
去擁有一啲嘢，
material.
關於物質嘅嘢。
And for these indigenous families, the life looks absolutely different.
喺原住民嘅文化裏邊咧，佢哋嘅生活同而家現今社會嘅生活絕對唔同嘅。
And I don't know how the future of humanity looks like, but we need to go through some incredible changes to erase this stream of desire, because the desire is always leading to a fear, and the fear is a less wanted emotion in our life.
唔理將來會發生咩事，其實我哋都要拎走呢個慾望嘅，因為慾望會帶來恐懼，而恐懼係一種最危險嘅情緒。
咁啱啱 Marek 就提到啦，其實喺做 Sun Dance 嘅時候咧，其實係一個人係要連續跳舞4日4夜唔食唔飲嘅，而呢個咁 harsh 嘅西洋文理，我想問下佢到底點樣去完成呢個關於 Sun Dance 嘅儀式。So you when the video start, you talk about when you do the Sun Dance, you cannot eat or drink for 4 days.
Yes.
This is a very harsh ceremony. Yeah.
Pardon?
Well, this is very harsh ceremony for you. Is that right?
Well, it's quite extraordinary situation, and most of the people are having a long process to prepare themselves to take part in this Sun Dance.
每個人都唔同嘅，有啲人會用好多時間準備。You have to tell us about 4-day preparation.
Well, in what I said before, I meant that I believe it happens in the lifespan. It's not only the 4 days. 4 days preparation before the dance is for the whole group. But I believe that some people, they can understand when they are arrived to the moment that they decide to go for dance.
其實所謂嘅4日準備咧，係嗰個群族裏邊咧嘅物質世界嘅準備嘅。其實準備呢個Sun Dance係一生人嘅。我哋成日講話參加啲儀式係一生人嘅準備。咁當嗰個時刻嚟到嘅時候，我哋就會知。So we will know the time is come, and then we should go to the Sun Dance.
Yes, and we will understand that our life is a little bit like a puzzle, and when you are in one period of life, something happens, you see one part of this puzzle and you are confused, you don't know what it is.
我哋嘅人生就好似砌圖咁啊！當我哋攞住其中一塊，我哋會好迷失，都唔知點解嘅。
So the decision to go for Sun Dance, it's a moment when many different parts of the puzzle from our life they come together.
Sun Dance 呢個活動，呢個儀式就好似將我哋生命中唔同嘅碎片或者方塊砌埋一齊。
Yes, you ask me how this preparation looks like. I know it's for everyone individual. In my life, I was doing different experiences with myself.
啱啱問阿 Marek 點樣準備呢個儀式咧，就係佢話佢所有嘅經歷都係一個準備嚟嘅。
So, for example, in 2000, I was thinking to become a breatharian. Breatharian is a person who is living on prana, on energy, without food.
OK， 喺2000年嘅時候咧，咁Marek 咧就想成為一個完全唔需要食嘢嘅，淨係食氣嘅人。
And that year, I decided to go for the initiation to be breatharian. It means it's a 21-day process.
咁有21日去進行呢個點化儀式，去令佢變成一個食氣嘅人。
And in this process, for the first 7 days, you don't drink nothing.
頭嗰7日就唔會飲嘢。
So you need to prepare yourself for this.
佢要準備自己。
So a few months I was like juicing.
所以佢幾個月之前咧，佢就去飲一啲果汁嗰啲嘢。
And then after the 21-day initiation, I managed not to eat for 62 days.
佢經歷咗呢個21日嘅點化之後咧，佢可以62日唔食嘢。So it's very helpful during the sun dance.
So I say this that for me, this was a way how my mental part or the whole view of life prepared me to go for the sun dance.
可能佢嘅意識或者宇宙嘅意識準備去 sun dance 啦。
And in the sun dance, there are no accidental dancers. Everyone has his own lifespan which prepared him for this dance.
喺 sun dance 上面冇一個係偶然嘅，所有 sun dancer 即係太陽舞者咧，都係預備咗嗰一刻就喺嗰度跳嗰個舞。
And for me, when I was dancing first time in the beautiful group with 100 dancers in Colombia.
佢第一次就喺哥倫比亞有100個太陽舞者喺度跳太陽舞。
I received so many information that I would say that for myself I understood what's going on.
佢喺嗰一刻，佢終於明白到底發生緊咩事。
And every person in life have a question: Who am I and what I'm doing here?
個個人喺嗰度都問緊我是誰呢個問題。
And it's not possible to explain to another person how is it.
其實係根本同人哋解釋唔到嘅。
So I'm very far from this kind of masters and guru states.
佢已經脫離咗要去揾大師啊或者上師嘅過程。
I consider myself an absolutely normal person, or I would say it was my life desire to be a very normal, common person.
佢係一個普通嘅人，佢嘅生命裏邊就係做一個人。
And everyone who comes to this moment will know that this is the moment when all his messages from his lifetime, they are come to one point, and it's very difficult to explain what it is, but we feel differently.
當你生命嚟到呢一個點咧，叫聚合點啦，你成日所講，只有當事人先會知道，佢會知道成個世界已經唔同晒。
And what happens with these people who are in this situation, they can radiate differently and they can help all the others.
當佢嚟到呢一點嘅時候，佢會用一種唔同嘅方式生活，會幫到好多唔同嘅人。
Going through these very difficult and heavy initiations will make you free from desire.
經過咗呢個咁艱難艱苦嘅儀式，會令到你對慾望遠離，你會令到你遠離慾望。
I believe that this is an absolutely natural point of view.
呢個未必係我哋嘅觀點。
Which is absolutely on the other side, like what's going on in the technological societies.
因為我哋而家比較着重關於科技社會，即係慾望啊、個人擁有嘅權利。
Where the people are suppressed and eluded by a desire to own something.
我哋全部都訓練喺外在攞啲嘢去擁有。
So I believe that the moment when someone can be in the physically in the terrible place and be free inside, so this is the position where human is trying to be.
我哋而家正係一個想變做一個更加好嘅狀態。
From the point of view of whole person, like spirit and physicality.
我哋而家會關注我哋嘅靈性層面同埋身體嘅層面。
So for me, it is absolutely the opposite what the technology is offering to the humanity.
Marek 認為而家同呢啲同科技一啲關係都冇。
In Russia, before the changes come, there was a very strong leader called Stalin.
喺蘇聯嘅時候，史太林咧。
And in his late activity, he put the order for scientists to find the God and the energy.
佢命令嗰啲科學家去揾神同埋能量。
And it were in the 50s, 1950s. In that time, in the meditation or esoteric movement was in deep secret or in the monasteries.
嗰時嘅喺1950年靜心同埋嗰啲秘密都喺一啲修道院入邊嘅。
And there in Russia, they created in most of the big universities parapsychology for research what is that energy and God.
喺俄羅斯即係嗰時嘅蘇聯咧，好多時喺心理學裏邊就研究咩叫能量，咩叫神。
So they made also technological try how to develop the access to this who we really are.
佢哋用科技去揾翻到底我哋人係乜嘢。
And they created different machines which they could enhance different energy centers, and some of the people they got enlightened.
佢哋用一啲儀器去刺激我哋唔同嘅能量中心，咁有啲人因為呢個實驗裏邊係開咗悟嘅。
But when you go technological way towards the personal development,
如果用科技即係呢種方式令到個人成長嘅話咧
you are a victim of a manipulation.
你都係一個受害者。
So nowadays what happens? There are many possibilities to meditate.
而家有好多方式我哋可以去靜心嘅。
To increase the meditation with different substances.
我哋可以用唔同嘅物質去幫助我哋靜心。
And the substances giving us a possibility to be easier connected with this who we really are, with the spirit world.
呢啲物質都係幫助我哋接觸靈性世界或者我哋真實嘅自己。
And here come in the different therapies from alternative part of our life.
所以有好多唔同嘅另類療法喺我哋嘅生命裏邊出現。
So I'm one of those. I was trained in Switzerland with a very special teacher, Manuel Schoch, who, in my opinion, was an enlightened person, and he was a clairvoyant, a medium, but he was also a scientist in university in Zurich.
佢喺瑞士度見到一位老師，嗰位老師係一個科學家，亦都係一個靈視者。
And because of the inner quality of the situation when the person is feeling free and good with himself.
當一個人覺得自己好或者自由嘅時候，
we more and more we start to feel that it's not very important if I own a new model of a telephone.
當佢自由嘅時候，或者覺得就唔會再想擁有咁多嘢。
It's much more important if I can sit and observe the tragedy in front of me without interfering and without being smashed by the situation.
學識觀照，無論出邊發生咩事，我哋都識得觀照自己先係最重要。
Because when we meditate and we arrive to the inner peace, the real compassion can arrive.
如果我哋喺靜心裏邊，我哋能夠去到達呢個內在嘅平靜，我哋嘅慈悲心就會生起㗎。
And real compassion is not a mode of behave, it's an internal alchemical process, very difficult to happen to the person who is squeezed by technology and desire.
呢種慈悲心係好難喺一啲好中意科技或者好多慾望嘅人裏邊生起嘅。
Until someone do not have an internal realization, I call this, of the process, then he only use the words.
如果一個人未能夠真正明白自己嘅時候咧，佢只係一個文字上嘅講嘅慈悲。
And from some point of view, many people believe that the meditators or the people who are going together with nature, they looks like they have much less emotions.
多啲同大自然連結嘅人，同埋做得靜心多嘅人係會少啲有情緒嘅。
I call this differently. These people who are meditating and they can realize their inner peace, these people are having awareness of how the emotional processes are following our life.
Marek 就話，反而相反，如果一個人做得靜心多嘅時候，佢係好覺察自己嘅情緒發生緊咩事喺自己生命裏邊。
And here comes also a sort of answer on this, what is the difference between the alternative and natural approach to life and the technology.
呢個亦都解釋咗自然療法或者自然生活嘅方式同現今社會科技嘅生活方式有咩唔同。
We need to be very careful to find out something around ourselves, what is our precious, important quality.
我哋要好小心揾翻自己，到底我哋內在有咩特質先係最重要。
And it's difficult to say and it's not easy to hear. I would say to copy whatever is end of the possibility to be happy.
Marek 認為其實好難講咩特質最重要，但係佢話開心係最重要嘅。
Well, okay.
OK，我哋今集嚟到呢度先，我哋下一集再見，拜拜。